The youngest skater into today's final at 15, Chloe Covell from Australia, looking for her first ever Super Crown title. The 15-year-old, she's won so much already in her short career, but she's skated in 2 Super Crowns, has yet to even get onto a podium. That's something. Huge start, kickflip down the big gap.
That's how you can judge somebody's nerves right there, too. It's like most people would opt for a lot more of a consistent trick, but Chloe just went straight for the kickflip.
And even when we first saw Chloe, she was already very polished, but every time we see her skate, she's getting better and has more tricks and seems, I don't know how, but she keeps getting more consistent. Look at that.
Yeah, there
Perfect.
It is. It's our first flawless run.
There's her dad, her biggest fan.
Coming through on the skate replay. No one's hit that ledge yet. I don't think in the contest from even yesterday. Front feeble. And ending it with this backsmith. A little bit of everything. Skated the bump to ledge, the bump to bar, the stairs, the handrail. Really good, well-rounded line.
.2, so already a huge lead. Chloe Covell, we've talked about it, she's won so much. She hasn't even made a podium yet, though, at a Super Crown. It's going to come down to this. She's got to start putting points down. There we go. That is classic Chloe.
Had to have it and got it.
And no compromise.
No. No change in her game plan. Knew exactly what she wanted to do. Perfect frontside flip. It's funny, she was almost more mad that she fell on the 2 than she was happy about landing the 1.
She still has a lot of work to do on her next 2 trick attempts, but she is right in the mix, in 3rd. But she needs 2 more hammers, no bails. Look at that average trick score, 7.3, highest trick score, 9. Taking the road less traveled, gap up, out of the bump to front side feeble down the big rail. Sean, we know the front side feeble isn't the hardest part about that trick, and that's not what it's going to get the score. It's the fact of where she's doing it and how she's getting there.
Yeah, going for the bigger gap off the bump. As you can see, filmed with Galaxy. It's also hard. I always felt it was hard to drop down on top of front feebles. She aimed that perfectly. Also, first person to skate that spot, I think goes a long way with the judges as well.
.3, good enough to move Chloe up into 2nd place, but with 3 big scores.
Well, here's the problem. Rayssa saw what that bump to bar scores.
Missing from Street League all year and then winning in Las Vegas, Liz Akama will be first in. Liz Akama will be the first skater in. She qualified in 4th place yesterday to just make it into today's final. We know there's pros and cons to skating first, skating last. What is it, first in?
First in's tough. You know, I just feel like you don't really get the rhythm of what's going on. You kind of got to set the pace, and a lot of nerves coming in. Also, those intros take a little while. So I don't know, you don't really step on a board for like 2 minutes while everybody else is kind of like doing flat ground kick flips and getting warmed up. But I assume Liz will come back strong for her second run.
Nice backside 5-0 on that hubba to finish. But obviously she is not happy falling on her first trick right out the gate. This is her first Super Crown final. So it is important to work through those nerves.
100%.
We know, as skaters, your legs, they get a little jittery and the tricks just go away.
Yeah, and you're trying to work it out while backsmithing the big handrail. It's a little tough out there.
So Liz setting the pace here as the first skater in with a 4.2. Let's see if Liz goes back for this barley grind. Yes, she does. Back to forward.
There it is. Liz needed something good to happen for her mentals. Seems like she was having a tough time in the 2 line sections. Yeah, barley back to regular.
She has a unique bag of tricks. .0. Highest score so far.
It's going to be interesting to see how, if the contest goes on like this, if there are a couple more bails, if Rayssa does dials it back a little bit.
Ooh, hurricane back to forward for Liz Akama. She's coming off an 8 on the barley grind to forward. How does a hurricane stack up, Sean?
I think barley grind's a little less common, probably a little harder. Hurricane, still a good score. We do need to see this replay if the truck was on there. Yeah, pretty good. It seemed like maybe it slipped the board side just a little bit at the end, but I think that's pretty good.
So Liz in third place. A 3.7 or better is going to move her into first place. But she'll be the first skater with 3 scores on the board. 20.3 overall score for Liz. Her line score of the 4.2 is something she's going to have to get rid of if she wants to compete for the win with Rayssa and Chloe. Clean backside lip slide. Playing strategy right now.
Yeah, there's 2 ways that Liz can look at it. Either just try to get on the podium or try to win, and that was just to try to get on the podium. But you never know.
Liz placed 5th here last year, so the podium would be an improvement. 6.1 leader.
And then the only Brazilian in the field, back-to-back-to-back champ, going for her 4th straight, Rayssa Leal.
She's won 14 of the 22 SLS stops that she has skated. She won in Miami to kick off the year. She won the Brasilia spot takeover. And she absolutely wants to make it 4 here this weekend, and a huge start for Rayssa. Perfect 360 flip up the Euro gap. Beautiful backside Smith grind down the big rail. 5 seconds left. Frontside nose blunt like nothing. Talk us through what we just saw, Sean.
Taking a bow.
What do you think?
That was such a good run. That's gonna stack up right there with Chloe's. Starting out with the front blunt on the big rail. I like how she flowed nicely here too. Heel flip front board. Not a lot of people do that trick. Throw it in the middle of the line. Backsmith the big rail. And then ending it with this nose blunt on the bump to bar. A little bit of everything. Flip the board, tray flip the bump to bump, hit the big section twice. This is gonna be a huge score.
And Rayssa told Andrew yesterday that she was feeling nervous coming into this. And maybe you could see it, maybe a tiny bit, but that's going to take the pressure off of her. She came out, did exactly what she needed to do, and now I think she can relax and just kill it and maybe make it 4.
Very important to get off to a good start here, just like she did. And she had one of the best warm-up sessions I've seen all year long. She was killing it all practice this morning.
We know at this level, the psychology of it counts for so much. If you're feeling good, it goes a long way when you have to skate under these circumstances. .3. Crowd loves it. She can go for broke here.
Yeah, nothing to lose.
Look at that, right out the gate. Rayssa, kick foot front board.
Already upgraded.
360 flip up the Euro. Come on! Back tail shove. She was trying to drop the hammer in that line.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. .3 with those falls for Rayssa. It is so loud in here right now. Rayssa Leal, first attempt. Butters, back tail, down the big rail, making that look too easy.
That's a very strong trick, especially with the lead. This should keep her right in that 7 range with everybody else, but that high line section score should put her into that top spot.
They're the judges that we speak of. Jimmy Gurecki over there on the right, representing the Eagles big time. 7.5. You nailed it, Sean. Rayssa Leal back in the lead.
She needs this.
Rayssa getting it done again. Kickflip, backside lip slide.
It's just haymaker after haymaker.
8.5 for the lead. What is the kickflip back lip? Yeah.
I think it's there, especially how she did it. Perfectly flicked. Nothing sketchy about that.
Yes, sir, 8.7. Rayssa back in the lead with an overall score of 24.5. No problems.
No
at all.
problems.
You called it, Sean.
Yeah.
Straight for the bump to rail. Backside lip slide. Apples and oranges. Front feeble, back lip.
I've been wrong about a couple things today score-wise. I do think front feeble is a harder trick, especially on a gap to round rail. Back lip, there's more surface area to land on the middle of your board. But I would say this is going to be a comparable score. I still think front feeble is just a little, couple tenths of a point harder.
Chloe got the 8.3 for the front feeble. We'll see what the judges think of the gap back lip. There's Rayssa's mom. Waiting. 8.1.
Yeah.
So you are dead right, Sean. Good enough to move back into the lead.